Welcome everyone to our channel. This is Remitate Live, as you can see. So yeah, a bit of introduction then about myself. I'm Rainulf, CEO.
How did you start your company, and how did you start your development?
Honestly, I'm one of the lucky few, to be honest, because not a lot of people know what they want to be if when they grow up. For me, ever since I was 12, I don't know how long, I already knew that I'll be dealing with computers a lot.
Wow.
Uh, Back then, my mom bought a computer for me. We just randomly went to a computer store, bought one. It's like Pentium 1, 32 MB RAM, 1 or 2 gigs of hard drive. Not a lot, not very powerful. But the problem is, I keep breaking it. I keep
Really?
breaking it. Yeah. So luckily my mom knows an IT technician in her office. So we always bring the computer back to the technician, and the technician will obviously fix it. But I keep breaking it. Like after like a week or maybe after like a month, I'll break the computer again and then
How
get the
come?
technician
Did
fixed it.
like try different things with the computer, or like you install the new thing and then like
Something like that. I just break it. For some reason, I just stopped working. Windows 98 back then. Um, so the technician got fed up with me. So he decided to write an instruction on how to fix it myself. So he gave
oh
me these
wow.
floppy disk and a list of command lines that I had to do. So a list of instructions on how to reinstall Windows 98, and that's really what got me into into the computer. Well, ever since then, I could just fix it myself, and I could figure it out myself. So I got very, very curious. Ever since then, I just started learning. I was in high school. My parents are very new in Canada. We don't know the process. By the time I graduate high school, I didn't have enough credit actually to get into university. Can you believe that? I actually
Oh
never went to
wow.
university. Yes, that's right. I went to Seneca College, which is what you would consider community college in the
Hmm.
US. So it's not a university. I don't actually have a degree.
I
So,
didn't know
but I
that.
still, you didn't know that. That's right. I don't have a degree, but it's not, honestly, nowadays, it's not even that valuable. After that, I got into co op, got a job. And then 10 years after, same thing. I decided I can't do the same thing I've been doing for the last 10 years. And when I was laid off, I had two options, obviously. Either I find a job or I start my own company. I
Hmm.
started my own company, which is, I decided something new this time. And I decided, you know what, let's start
Hmm.
our business. Let's do something new and different and exciting. It was actually a relief. I had the opportunity to decide which path I want to go to. Crazy.
Great choice.
No, it's it's great choice, right? Because I get to meet
Hmm.
you and everyone and
Oh,
lots of awesome people.
it's amazing that you can see things really optimistic.
I started Remutate because I wanted to build my own product. So Remutate, for those who are not familiar, we have two sides of things. We have the services side where we take in third-party companies, businesses, and we just either create software for them or we maintain their existing software. So this is where we get our revenue. The other side is we build our own products. Me personally, and the values of Remutate and the missions of Remutate is to foster human connection, which we're slowly losing as days goes by. If I'm to compare Remutate to other companies, I always go back to our values of why we started this company. At the very base layer of Remutate, we have our core values. We've identified what general problem we're trying to solve. And these AI stuff, it's
Mhm.
just crazy nowadays. People are losing the human touch, human connection. People are more disconnected, in fact. So, entrepreneurs, leaders like me and many others, we're fighters. We're like at the front line of
Mhm.
of everything. Um, so we had to make really, really hard decisions, and we have to struggle really against fate. So that's how I see it. And it's not like we have no options. Hazel and I have many options. Building your own products from ground up is very complicated. But one of the first step really is you need product designers. And I found Hazel actually through LinkedIn. So I've been spamming everyone from LinkedIn, and Hazel was one of the few that responded to me.
I thought LinkedIn is pretty responsive.
That's because it's very common on LinkedIn right now to get these kinds of messages. So people probably think it's a spam or and they just ignore these messages. And it's not like I don't understand them. I myself ignore messages from a bunch of people. So it's completely understandable because some people are not available. That they already have full-time work. They don't need another one. Or this person is probably sketchy. They don't trust you. That's why they don't reply to you. So it's one of those things. And that's understandable. But fate brought us together, and that's what mattered, right?
Yeah, I'm grateful for that, and I'm really glad that happened.
Unfortunately, because of her work permit restriction, I cannot really continue the contract with her. But that doesn't mean that her work has been amazing and perfect. So obviously, we'll continue this relationship once we settle that contract. And also, we'll be talking more about work permits in Canada in future videos. It's very, very annoying, but I think people will find it useful.
I know there's a lot of international students and like immigration, and there's so many changes like visa. It's really complicated. So
it changes all day long, and you hear news left and right. So we'll talk more about that. I think it's a very interesting topic. How about you? Our Korean actress.
Hi, I'm Hazel Choi, and I'm from Korea, and now I'm in Vancouver. I'm doing product design, but now at the moment, I needed to stop. I needed to take a break because of my visa status. I used to work, I'm still working with Rainulf. So unlike you, I think I jumped around like in many different fields. So I'm amazed by, the story that you had, that you just picked one field and then you just dig so much. They have many different backgrounds and stories to get to this field, like product designer.
So more background information. She was really great at Remutate.
Doing marketing. I'm doing teaching Korean. That's my language. I'm still working on acting and dancing, which was my major. I have many interests and I still have many plans that I want to try and do. Maybe I can share some things with you guys in this YouTube channel, which is exciting.
Something interesting about that, which is dancing, was your major. That's another thing I learned about you. But that's very cool, Hazel.
I was in the acting field. I always wanted to be an actress or like K-pop idol kind of stuff.
K-pop idol? That's new to me. That you never told me that.
I didn't mind the actual like job title that I would get unless, I'm in the television. But I was a really sensitive, emotional kid when I was young. So like when I watch movies, dramas, I got so related. I was related to the stories. I don't know. I wanted to express my feelings more than basic life. I want to do more exciting things with my emotions. And then I went to the university learning acting for like 4 or 5 years. That was really fun, but I saw like so many things related to the actual job actress that I haven't expected, which was a bit, like we cannot make like, a really good money or the job is not stable enough. I still have a desire that I want to do something related to act. Sorry, like art. Maybe that was why I picked like design field so I can use my artistic part, but I can still get the stable job.
Just because someone was into acting doesn't mean that it's totally useless skill. And you know how to talk to people, and that's very good. You get to build connections. That's how you get to get students, right? Transform really as opportunity for you, right? At some point, we just want to be happy, right? We just want to go to that destination that we all want to go to.
I strongly believe that many different things or many different fields help each other to develop. So even though I'm doing dancing or even though I'm doing teaching, that could help me to improve my product design skill or, communication skills. So yeah, I try my best to manage my time.
It's very exciting for you because you're exploring 3 different things right now, right? So you're trying to get back into making use of what you've learned into acting, right? With dancing, and now connecting that with product design, and as well as leveraging your where you grew up, which is South Korea, and teaching people the Korean language, right? Yeah, you get it. Like you have these pieces, little pieces that you need to grab onto, and then making sure that they stayed with you. I mean, that's how life is. To be honest, you don't know where you're gonna end up with some point in your life, especially or when they're young, and as they get older, they're becoming more risky for some reason. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's probably a good thing because I try to find a middle ground. It could be very risky. I could be very careful and less risky, and then just find a middle ground on that one. Most valuable thing in life is not money, it's actually time. More time you waste, the more opportunity is thrown away, right? That's why you want to be super efficient with time in any way, shape, or form. So all of my meetings have to be below an hour, for example. Otherwise the information that comes in on my head just starts going out, and it's not very productive, right? Because that's the most valuable thing that you can have, and you cannot get that back at all. Money, you can always earn that later, right? Opportunities, like there's always opportunities as long as you take a risk, but time is not.
Right.
That's why you have to just keep doing it. Just do it. Just do it. Just take a risk. Boom, headshot. Just decide, and then because if you just keep waiting and you don't do anything, you're just gonna lose time, and you don't want to lose
Nothing will
time.
happen.
That's why you have to decide. Do it. Just do it. Boom, boom.
Boom, boom. So do you have any plan with this YouTube channel as well?
I plan to keep it really an open channel where we talk about many things relating to Remutate. So Remutate Labs, Remutate Inc., the business side of things, and Feedish. I'll be talking more about the software side of things, and the product side of things. And we have team members that might be interested joining us. Try to also briefly touch upon how it relates to our personal lives, right? Our professional lives. Yeah, that's really what this YouTube channel is going to be about. So I hope people find it useful.
All the companies, like even the tech companies, have different environment and working styles. So if we can invite them to talk about like how they work, and that would be a good study for us, and also maybe people who watch this video and who is streaming about working for the tech companies can imagine, navigate all the goals for their future. So it could be really useful.
And exactly. And if you're bored, you just get us on board, and we'll be happy to talk to you. Like, some of these software designers, engineers, and the industry is probably just bored and want to talk about life, about their job, about the work environment, about what's happening in the economy, in the industry, how everyone's being laid off because of AI. Everyone's scared of their job.
Right. And that's why we also want to bring more people. So that's why Rainulf always kind of looking for communities.
Yeah, I hope everyone stay in touch, stay on board with us, RemutateLIVE, this channel, and hopefully everyone will find our videos useful, and there's going to be a bunch of more coming in the future. By the time you watch this video, we probably have a recording ready already, so I'm going to definitely try to stack up a few videos ready for everyone. That's it.
Yay, exciting. So hopefully, see you soon.
All right. That's it. Bye-bye.
Bye.